Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. It is Wednesday. That's right. I'm all way fired up. It is hump day as we move towards another weekend. Hey, we're here to do the CCA Oaks. That's right. The coaching club, America Oaks, up there at Saratoga, grade 1, 5th race. It's only a field of 4, but it should be a nice race. But before we dial into this here CCA Oaks, hey, do us a big favor. We can use your support. As always, please subscribe to the channel. That way you can understand when and every time that we do a new video. By ringing the bell, you will be notified each and every time. We have a bunch of fun. We have some really classy viewers. They're very smart and intelligent. All things horse racing. And we have a bunch of fun. And you know we try to put a few shackles in our pocket. Right? So, your Speed King is getting fired up. It's Wednesday. But we're going to dial right in to the CCA Oaks. As always, you know what we're going to do. Hey, listen. The field isn't that big. And I'm kind of surprised by that. The field's not that big. It's only 4 horses, right? And 2 of the horses probably shouldn't be in the race. Of course, you have Malathaat, and the horse that you guys know that I have a weakness for, Clairiere. You know that's a Steve Asmussen. But I'm pretty shocked that it's only a field of 4. I really am. I mean, it's $500,000 going to mile in the 8th. And I mean, anybody with a filly that's a 3-year-old should want to get in this race. I mean, they pay out to the 6th spot, I believe, you know, to the 6th or 7th spot. And $500,000 is a lot of shekels. So, but anyway, one of our viewers, James Joy, I was just sitting there laying back, actually. It wasn't in the studio. And I got a message from him, and he says, hey, would you do the CCA Oaks? And, you know, really to my surprise, I should know when it is, but I didn't. And I looked, and I'm like, well, it's Saturday. And I popped open the database and see what was there. And I said, well, might as well do it and get it out the way now. It won't take very long. So, like I said, it is only a field of 4. And the number 1 horse, we all know her, Malathaat, trained by Todd Pletcher, by CURLIN. That's right, the CURLIN. We believe CURLIN should have won the Derby, trained by Steve Asmussen. And of course, Malathaat is out of a mare, Dreaming of Julia, who's out of AP Indy. So needless to say, Malathaat is bred like all get out. And to add injury to insult, Malathaat is undefeated. 5 starts, 5 wins. How can you knock her? You can't. How many shackles do she have? How many shackles has she earned? 1.3 million, that's all. So obviously, the Kentucky-bred filly by CURLIN is awesome. You know, Todd Pletcher has done a wonderful job with this horse. And, you know, I mean, I'm no big Todd Pletcher fan, but I do recognize his work. He's a Hall of Famer. He's done, you know, some wonderful things with some fillies and colts. So, you know, his body of work is awesome. And he's done a masterful job with Malathaat, managing the horse, spacing her races out, giving her time, and she's royally bred, you know. Grandsire's AP Indy out of CURLIN, by CURLIN. And of course, in the Arns, you got Johnny V, right? So, you know, obviously Malathaat is going to be the favorite. This race looks paceless. So I don't know why Johnny wouldn't go to the front with this horse and absolutely control the race. I mean, if you got the best horse, it's a small field, I don't think you play around. I think you go and try to just, you know, bottom them out and take them out, you know, because there is absolutely no pace in this race at all to speak of, you know, maybe the 3 horse. But again, Malathaat, I don't have to tell you anything. Again, she'll probably be 1 to 9, you know, so this looked like a race that, you know, you probably can't bet. But Malathaat is legit, obviously. And the number 2 horse, well, not sure why this horse is in the race. Marachara, I think they call her, Jira. And You know, speed figures are very, very weak on this horse, not even close compared to Malathaat. Um, you know, she's just not very good, the number 2 horse. Bred by Honor Code on the back end, only has 1 win out of 5 starts. Um, Ricardo Santana's up, and there's just not much to say about the number 2 horse. Shouldn't be in the race, to be honest with you. So this horse is totally overmatched, the number 2. And the number 3 horse, I love this horse's name. Rock, paper, scissors, right? We used to play that as a kid. And this horse has 3 starts with 2 wins. Not horrible. Only $84,000 by Distorted Humor. And this is Ronaldo Brissett is the trainer. And got my guy Luis Saez up. But unless Mr. Saez got some sort of magical Ouija board, then rock, paper, scissors, just like the 2 horse, shouldn't be in this race. So of the 4 fillies, obviously, the 2 and the 3, in this here humble handicapper's opinion, is totally overmatched. They're running probably for 3rd and 4th money here. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors, love her name, love the jock, Luis Saez. Everybody know Louis is my guy in New York. I believe he's the best jock in the country, but that's for another argument and another that. And the number 4 horse, well, you know, here is where the problem is, Clariere, and everybody know that I thought the horse would win the Kentucky Oaks, Clairiere. I really thought that. Back there, I really did. I thought, but Malathaat won the race, obviously. Clariere did win the Rachel Alexander when she made her 3-year-old debut. And she's just a lovely filly who I love. Now, let me say this. Clariere, just like Malathaat, is by CURLIN. So both of these fillies, Malathaat and Clariere, are both by CURLIN. Clariere is trained by Steve Asmussen. Obviously, CURLIN was trained by Steve Asmussen. And, you know, she's got 6 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Now, for 438,000 shekels, not quite $1 million. The $1 million baby is up there on the rail, Malathaat. But I'm going to tell you something. Typical Steve Asmussen horse, speed figures are very not slow. They just come along and develop properly. Now, when Malathaat beat Clairiere on April 30th, you know, she was far back. Gaffiel didn't get a good jump at all. But since then, Malathaat has not run. It's been off like 80 days. And of course, Clariere ran in the Mother Goose. And of course, I bet her in the Mother Goose on June 26th at Belmont, and she ran 3rd. Now, if I can say this, really, Malathaat, her last race is the best speed figure she has, by far. Other than that, her speed figures aren't that great. She wins all her races. But to be honest, Clariere's speed figures is not better, but they're more consistent. But Malathaat's last number is very big. And she's got 86 days off. And so it shouldn't affect her. She should have had plenty of time to recover, so funky bounce isn't in the question. But Clariere does and is the only horse in this field that has a shot at beating Malathaat. So, I don't think I'm going to play the race. I think both fillies are very talented. Both fillies are going to be extremely short on the board. And I'm going to just root here. I'm going to obviously pick Clariere because I've been riding with her since she was a 2-year-old. Back from the Goldenrod right to the Rachel Alexandra. That's right, she won the Rachel Alexandra. And we all know that Rachel Alexandra is the best filly that's ever ran on a racetrack, including Zenyatta. I know I'm going to start some trouble. And she won the Rachel Alexandra as a 3-year-old, her first start out. She came out in the Fairground Oaks and ran 2nd to Travel Colony. That's, of course, Brad's horse over there, and then of course, you know, where she finished in March in the Fairground Oaks Stakes, and you know, very nice filly, and then the Mother Goose. So we're, you know, obviously going to lean towards Clairiere. We will be rooting for Clariere. Malathaat is going to be it's going to be very, very hard to beat that horse, particularly off her last speed figure. You know, and she's got like 86 days, let me make sure. 86 days off of that last race, and it's very, very hard to beat her. So there's your CCA Oaks, folks. It's not really a real exciting field at all, but there you go. If I had to take somebody, I would take Clariere. I doubt if I bet the race, because both of them are going to be unbettable. I expect both of them to be shorter than 4 to 5. The 2 horse and the 3 horse should not be in this here race at all. This is another match race. 2 horses to the wire. 1, 4, 4, 1 to the wire for your life. There you go, Mr. Joy. That's for you. Not very exciting, but it's over. It's done with. And at least we can watch it. I can root for my girl, Clariere. And I can put a little jazz on in the background. As always, folks, if you're watching this video, please support us, as always, by ringing the bell. Watch the entire video, watch the ads. That drive revenue to our channel. And if by chance you would like to buy a Speed King shirt, please email us at speedking24@yahoo.com, speedking24@yahoo.com. Send us your name and your address, and we'll show you how to pay us, which is $28 a shirt, plus shipping and handling. As always, we can continue to use your support. Stay classy in all that you do. And you know, when those people go low, there's only one thing for classy people like us to do. We go high. Stay classy in all that you do. There's your CCA Oaks.